Well, we've got guests here for our next segment. We're going to be talking about remembering Liza, and it has to do a little bit with a lot with domestic violence, I guess I should say. Next to me is Martha Lasher Warner. She's been on the show a number of times, and we're always pleased to have her on the show. And with her, she's brought two other guests. We have Ashley Hart. Nikki Hart was
my sister.
Your sister that was also murdered. Was that correct?
Correct.
And then next to her, we have Denise FitzGerald, and Denise is the chair of On the Runway.
Yes.
You're all set? You got all your models?
We do, absolutely.
Good. So tell us about what's going on.
Well, we have, when I was here last, we were promoting the run, and that was a huge success.
How wonderful.
Huge success. So since the run, we've been working on the runway. It's got a Mardi Gras theme. We have feather masks as favors.
Oh, how nice. What fun.
Yeah, and we have homemade chocolates also. We have a couple of jesters who are going to work the room. And hopefully,
what an event!
Yeah, hopefully a couple of gals who are going to be outfitted by the costumer in Mardi Gras costumes, and we have our own family members and friends who are going to be modeling the fashion segment.
Right.
Of
and
the
where
show.
are the fashions coming from?
Oh, the fashions are coming from Aurora's Boutique, Brunswick Harley Davidson, Dang That's Cherry, and Some Girls Boutique.
Okay, good. So you've got four places that are offering to show off their fashions.
But we also have a twist on the fashion show. We're having two different fashion segments. We're having a traditional run with those four places of business, those four shops. But then we're doing something a little different, and there's 5 designers in our area who are designing a dress in the color purple, signifying the, for the
what a great
color of domestic violence. And they're going to do a design contest. And the women who are modeling there are, women in the community of style and influence. So we're going to have a traditional fashion show, and then we're going to have a fashion design contest, and the audience can pick the winner.
Great.
So everybody should come.
And maybe they can buy a fashion.
Maybe they can.
Ashley, are you modeling in this?
I am modeling in this.
What fun that is.
We'll see.
And Ashley's daughter also, Emma.
Okay. So you have a couple of the family that are going to be doing
a few
that.
of the Hart family. We wanted to have some of Nikki's family members model, and also my granddaughters are modeling.
How nice!
So we try to remember Liza and Nikki at this event, at each event that we do, and we do 2 a year.
Yeah.
So this fashion show is going to be, I think, a lot of fun. We've got a lot of well-known people who are going to be doing the designer part of the fashion
That's really
show.
great. Who are some of the local designers? Do you know offhand?
Oh, yeah. They're right there on the list.
Okay, let me look. Let me look real good here. Let's see.
Right here.
Down there. Oh, and I can't pronounce that.
That's okay.
That's Caimano?
Yes, she's in Saratoga. Her name is Kim Vanyo.
Oh, I know her.
You know Kim? Yeah, she did the Electricity
Vanyo.
Couture.
Yeah, I know who she is. Sure.
And then Katie Pray.
Katie Pray's been on our show.
She has. I saw one of her dresses that you aired. And then we have Danielle Breitenbach and Jessica Neitzel. They also showcase fashions this year at Electricity Couture. And then we have a girl from downstate. Her name is Daryl Sue Lasco.
Okay.
And then we have Lakeisha Motley, who also, Lakeisha.
Yeah.
Lakeisha also showcased her fashions in New York City in Fashion Week.
See, I mean, it's really important. We do have kind of a little fashion industry here.
We sure do.
And the Electric City Couture highlights that, but to have fashion shows such as this to also highlight it is very nice. Now, when is this, where is this, and how can people get tickets?
It's October 27th. It's at the Hilton Garden Inn in Troy from 1 to 5.
That's on Hoosick Street, right?
Yes, Hoosick Street from 1 to 5. We have a cocktail hour, hors d'oeuvres, cash bar from 1 to 2, and then luncheon is served. And when dessert is served, that's when we'll start the traditional fashion show.
Nice.
And after that, the design contest.
What fun that's going to be.
And the tickets are $50 per person.
But that's it for food, a fashion show,
Yes.
and all sorts
For a
of
good
opportunity
cause,
to,
for a wonderful cause.
And who benefits from this?
Unity House Domestic Violence Program. In the past, before Nikki was murdered, we always gave the money we raised to Unity House Domestic Violence Program. And when Nikki was murdered and left her 2 little babies, 1 and 2 at the time, I asked my board, and we decided that
to raise some funds for
the
kids.
benefit of the babies.
Yeah,
Since Liza had no children.
Yeah.
So it was of the utmost importance to me and my board to donate funds to Nikki's children's support.
I want to applaud all of you for raising awareness of domestic violence. It's sometimes you don't see it coming, and sometimes you do. But in any case, the aftermath is horrendous for the families.
Yes.
And I think that it's important to discuss a topic they think that a lot of people don't want to touch. They're afraid to talk about it. And I think what you're doing is admirable, that you're doing this, bringing it right out in front and saying, look, whoever is committing this domestic violence, we're watching you, and we want to make this awareness out there.
And it's everywhere. It's not just
It's
spouse,
no class,
spousal,
no nothing. Social, it makes no difference.
Children killing their mothers, just like this past week.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Murder, suicides, and parents killing their kids. It's just horrific, and it's everywhere, and it impacts so many people, not just family members. It impacts a lot of people.
Exactly, and I think what you're doing is good. We just read about that Nelligan case where the grandmother.
Yes.
I mean, where does it stop? I mean, how can we get?
I don't know how it ends. I really don't.
Yeah.
But like my feeling is, if we can help financially assist already in existence shelters.
Exactly. We need shelters, and I know the Wise and the Unity House. There's so many that are trying to step up and be there, so that you're not alone. If you're sitting here watching and you've experienced domestic violence, you don't have to suffer. You can really get some help. And even if you call, and find out what is available, just so that you have some crutch to fall on if you have to.
There is so much available out there for survivors and victims.
Yeah, thank you so much for what you do, and I'm sorry for your loss as well. And I'm glad that we're able to raise some funds, maybe for your nieces.
It's fantastic, and just to raise the awareness for everybody out there. Before the event of my sister, I did not know how much awareness was actually out there, and the crutches you could have to lean on.
Right.
So that is, joining in with Martha and doing that is a fantastic avenue, just to let people know that there is help.
Exactly.
So they don't have to end up in the seats that
Being stuck.
me and Martha and other families have been put into because of an act of violence.
Yeah, and even like with your daughter, she was aware and did everything she thought she could.
Yes.
And it, oh well. I hope you have a huge success.
Thank you.
And you're going to have a ball on that runway.
I will.
Yeah, no, you have to practice that walking. I don't think anybody can walk that way. I'm not
I'm
sure.
waiting to see what the shoes look like.
Oh, that's cool. You get some neat shoes to wear. How
we
cool is
do.
that? Great. We're going to take another quick break. And don't forget to support this wonderful organization and what they're doing. And you can have a great evening. Make it a girls' night out. Bring your friends and have a ball. And enjoy the wonderful fashion. You can get to vote, too. That's the fun part, too.
Fun part.
We're going to take another quick break.